name is Tyler Devereaux, and I know when you first start in this industry, it can be hard to learn everything. Today, I'm going to give you 10 real estate terms that are necessary to understand if you're going to survive in the multifamily space and thrive in the multifamily space. When I first moved to Hawaii, I felt like a complete idiot. Talking to folks that have lived here all their lives. It wasn't until I picked up on a few Hawaiian slang and terms that I really started to feel like I belonged here. The same thing is going to happen to you as you keep learning every single day and prove to yourself that you belong in this industry. All right, number one is one of my favorites. We call it an acquisition fee. This is one of the forms of compensation that we earn as the general partner in a syndication deal. This is what we get paid for sourcing, screening, and even arranging everything that needs to be done to close the deal. All right, number two is reposition. We don't say rehabbing, we call it repositioning. All right, holding period. This is one of the first questions that your investors are going to ask you is, when do I get my money back? Which means, when are you going to exit the property? That's your holding period. How long you're going to hold the property for? 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 1 year. That's your holding period. And once again, it's one of the first questions that your investors are going to ask you, so you better know what it is. All right, capital expenditures. These expenses are funds that are used by the management company or the managing partners to acquire and improve and maintain a property. Capital expenditures, also known as CapEx. These are specific funds that improve the useful life of a property. All right, value add. Listen, every property we buy with value add opportunities. In short, these are different ways that we can increase the value of a property. Remember, multifamily properties are valued by the cash flow. So the three most common value add opportunities are low rents, low occupancy, high expenses. These ways that we can increase the value of a property, add value to a property. Value add. Cash on cash return is very important, okay? This is the expected rate of return on your initial upfront investment or acquisition cost of a property. So you divide the initial cash flow or net operating income by the initial cash investment, and that's going to give you your cash on cash return. Your investors are going to want to know this one. I promise you that right now. All right, cost segregation. Taxes are important. So this is the process of identifying assets and costs and their classification for tax purposes. So this applies for reducing your current tax liability and deferring taxes. In short, cost segregation helps us pay less taxes. Your investors are going to want to know that one as well. All right, limited partners, also known as LPs. Okay, a limited partner, this is a passive investor in one of our multifamily real estate syndication deals. By definition, the limiting partner is basically responsible for only bringing a portion of the capital into the deal. These people, we love our limited partners. If you're one of my limited partners, I love you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you. All right, your earnest money deposit, also known as EMD. An earnest money deposit that's placed into an escrow account by the buyer of an apartment building. What that does is it demonstrates our commitment to execute on the purchase contract, the PSA. That'll be credited towards the acquisition cost at closing, by the way. So whatever you're depositing as earnest money, that's going to be credited towards what you need to raise when you close the property. All right, our offering memorandum. When you go ask the broker for the details of the deal, you're going to ask them for the offering memorandum or the OM. So this is the material that your broker puts together that outlines all the details of the apartment that you're looking to buy. It'll have, obviously the details of where it's at, how many units, any value add opportunities like we just talked about, and then most importantly, the financial breakdown. That's going to help you understand what you can offer to buy the property for. All right, those are my top 10 terms that you're going to need to know to sound professional. Now, here's my bonus tip, okay? And this bonus tip is very important. You have to learn the terms. And let me tell you how you learn and you know them. It's not by just listening to this YouTube video. It's by actually writing them down and then going and practicing having a conversation about them. Let me tell you one of the biggest learning experiences that you'll have. What I did is I would listen to these different operators. I would listen to how they explain things, how they define things, and then I would go to try to use it in a sentence. Use it while trying to explain it to somebody else. And it was very quickly that you would understand. You would walk away from that, conversation, and you'd be like, dude, I just freaking crushed that explanation. Or you would walk away from that going, that person is confused as shit about what I just said. I need to revamp. And once again, you go back to the drawing table, you revamp it, you write it down, you practice it, and then you go do it again. If you continue to do that and carry these terms and having these terms in different conversations, you will learn a ton, because when a broker is talking to you or you're talking to an investor, you're going to need to be able to come up with these terms quickly and be able to talk about them proficiently. There you go. There's my bonus tip. All right, y'all, I hope you took notes, because I know that was a lot of information. So let me know in the comments below if there's any other terms that you need help understanding, or if there's something that I missed, you feel like I missed. I want to know what those are as well. So share this video with your partners and friends, hit the subscribe button. And my friends, we will see you soon on another video where you're just freaking waxing poetic on your multifamily real estate terms. Aloha.